Now let's pivot to the professor. Dr. Tommy Tunson is a professor of criminal justice at Bakersfield College. He's also a retired chief of police, and he served as a peace officer for the counties of Riverside, Orange, and Imperial. Tommy, good evening to you, or should I say, Professor, good evening to you.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
Good to see you. Always good to see you, sir. What was your first thought after hearing the verdict today?
A great relief had come across me of the tension resulting in that, because I've seen so many trials and they could go either way because you have human beings sitting on the trial. And I also saw that finally, after all these years, justice was served. Okay, I remember Dr. King say, "America, do what you said on paper." And today, that's what happened in this verdict.
By almost all accounts, the actions of Derek Chauvin on that day back in May of 2020 seemed way out of line with any form of acceptable police conduct with a subdued and restrained suspect. Your thoughts on that, sir?
That's absolutely true. There was a subjective intent to harm Mr. Floyd based on the conduct of that officer. I know what restraint is. That wasn't restraint. That was meant to injure. That was meant to harm him. And that was inexcusable behavior for anybody who's taken up an oath to protect and serve. And again, justice was served today. For all the many years, there have been many others in the past that have not received the justice. You go back to Rodney King. Today, that justice has come full swing, and that ship of social justice and racial equity is starting to turn.
Yeah, I appreciate you putting that in perspective for us tonight, Tommy. You're currently teaching a course, Professor, on something called the transformational policing model. Who are your students, and what are you trying to accomplish in this course of instruction?
Well, thanks to the Criminal Justice Department up at Bakersfield College, we're teaching a historical analysis of distrust and where it came from in America, going all the way back up from the Emancipation Proclamation up to 2021. And the target audience is everybody. Law enforcement officers, I want to make sure that we offer this to them in conjunction with community members. This should be a 50-50 class, and all the classes that we teach, we invite law enforcement from the Sheriff's Department, from Bakersfield PD, and every agency in the county, to include the probation department, along with every single community member who's interested and who wants to really work toward unification and social justice.
All right, Dr. Tommy Tunson, hope your class fills up quite rapidly, sir. Thanks for your time tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Best to you.
All right.